Today I'd like to be talking about the topic of caffeine. I know in today's society there's huge consumption between coffee and sodas and all kind of stuff. So maybe we should actually look into what caffeine can do for us since we consume so much of it. So I would like to start with the negative of caffeine and how it affects our bodies, and I'd like to discuss some positive things that just surprised me that it can positively for us. Alright, so first, how about we talk about what caffeine actually is? So, caffeine is a natural chemical stimulant. It shares the same traits as notorious drugs known as caffeine and heroin. It uses some of the same biochemical mechanisms as the other drugs to stimulate brain function. Caffeine has been an integral part of our global society, from the African Americans discovering its boosting power, and the European and Asian countries having it in their local tea and coffee shops. Today, the coffee and caffeine can be found anywhere, and is used now in our society to boost energy. So let's see what exactly it does medically. Medically, it is used to stimulate the heart and an increase urine output, which flushes and cleans out the system. So let's suggest people can get addicted to heroin and caffeine. They're actually, since I said earlier, it is somewhere in the region of those drugs. It's also very easily to get addicted to. So think of it, when you have your mom, your dad, someone wake up and the next thing they go for is their coffee, that's kind of addiction, because you want it every day, so after a while you just continue to do it. So this is why we must be careful about our caffeine intake and how much we're taking in, so we're not taking too much, so it can affect us. According to biologists Neil J. Smartrisk, caffeine stops the breakdown of C-AMP, which amplifies the effects throughout the body. It basically means it triggers your adrenaline cells. This will increase the heart rate, blood pressure, and oxygen to the tissues and the rest of your body. All that we feel that's our boost of energy that we feel is the heart rate, our blood pressure, and rate in our heart. All that is the boost that we feel. So how exactly is it bad for you? Well, considering if you're already at risk for a heart attack, or you already have high blood pressure and you're still taking in numerous amounts of caffeine, it can obviously lead to stroke or heart attack, which isn't good at all. So you have to be careful when it comes to how much caffeine you're taking in. Also, caffeine can make you feel anxious and jittery. It can also cause insomnia, restlessness, irritability, and muscle tremors. So there are some other negative sides to taking so much caffeine. Like everything else we consume, it's not what it is, but it's how much we are consuming of that certain product. So I think the word for this is to watch it in moderation. Because obviously it'll raise your heart rate, your blood pressure, and that's obviously not good, especially for someone who already has high blood pressure and, their heart's not good. Also, in some cases, it just depends on how sensitive you are to caffeine. Some people can drink 2 liters and not feel things. Some people can drink that much and bounce off the walls. So it also depends on how your body connects with caffeine. So just remember that if you're going to consume caffeine, you should do that in moderation. So now let's talk about some positive things about caffeine, which these actually really surprised me. I only looked up 3 from a blog, actually, but I only looked up 3. Well, the first one I would talk about is it can actually help prevent Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease is a loss of brain cells that produce dopamine. And according to the Harvard School of Public Health, if one consumes more caffeine on a daily basis, it can actually help prevent Parkinson's disease, which I think is that's really cool. Another thing caffeine can actually help do is it can help your mental performance throughout the day. You can have faster reaction times and improves alertness. So I think that's a big key why people drink it everyone to work and everything because it helps them be more alert at work. And also, the third thing I found is it helps headaches. So when you have a headache, your blood vessels tend to swell, and that's what causes that pain in your head. Well, what caffeine can do is actually small or make the blood vessels smaller, which they'll constrict it, which makes the headache not as bad. It can actually relieve it. It can also help pain relievers be 40% more effective. So as you can see, caffeine can help us in some ways. It can also be a bad thing. So I can see the bad things can be raising your heart rate and your blood pressure, which, like I said, if you already have those problems, you don't want to continue it or help it get worse. But if you have headaches and drinking it on a daily basis, and work, and even Parkinson's disease. So I hope that this was helpful and informative, and I know it was helpful for me and it helped me realize how exactly caffeine does to me, and thank you.